Good morning, guys. It's Gatlin here from CarPhonix, and welcome back to a Friday morning. It's Friday morning here at the shop, guys, and we got a full day ahead of us, which includes this Ford F-150 that's behind me. It's getting a 7-amp combo installed, 3 Kicker 12s actually, and a set of headlights and a bunch of other stuff. I believe we're doing a black view camera on it as well. Damian is going to go ahead and be on that for the most part of the day. And then behind me here, we've got a older Jimmy. This thing's getting a full-on system installed, which includes like 4 speakers, a deck, 7-amp, and yeah, that should sound really good, guys. So we're done with that motorbike from yesterday, which is over here. We've parked it behind my 300 for the time being, and just waiting for the customer to go ahead and pick this thing up. I've been reading your guys' comments. I appreciate you guys commenting. I love reading them. You guys were really upset about clickbait video or something the other day. I don't know what that was all about, but no clickbait here, guys. I work on Shifty as I have an opportunity to work on it. You know, given that Chris is my friend and, you know, he's paying for the work that's being done on it, but obviously he's getting a discount on the work. So, you know, I have to work on it when full-paying jobs aren't in the shop here. So, being that you know, that's when I work on it, I can't really tell you one way or another if it's a clickbait video or not. But I really do appreciate you guys watching and subscribing, and I haven't you know, forgotten about any of you guys. But yeah, we're so close to 10,000 subscribers. I think we're about 80 subscribers away from 10,000 today, and that's awesome. So I appreciate you guys thumbs upping the videos and subscribing. But we're going to go ahead and grab the product for this Jimmy here, and I'm going to show you what's going into that. Damian is just working away here on getting everything removed out of this Ford F-150, and we're doing some 12s in this bad boy. So we're doing 3 12s in that box. What else are we doing, Damian?
I'm not entirely sure yet.
Not entirely sure yet?
Gotta look at the schedule.
Gotta look at the schedule? Oh, I got some apple juice back there. Yeah, some apple juice. Yeah, delicious. So people were saying that they want to hear more from you, and I'm hogging all the airtime.
Yeah, you're a bit of a fucking airtime hog, Jay.
I didn't think he'd actually say that, but okay.
That's from yesterday when you scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I scared the shit out of him. Finally, God. Anyhow, so people want me to give you a camera and let you have some airtime too. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I'm not really a rock star. But...
Yeah, come on. There was a guy there on the YouTube who commented, and he said something about like, oh, Damian looks like the kind of guy who, you know, doesn't even have his full G or whatever, M1 license. He's not the kind of guy that, you know, rides motorbikes. It's like, oh my God. Shows how much you guys know. Anyways, Damian's badass. Yeah. Boom! Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing all situated, and we'll get back at you in a few seconds here, guys. All right, guys, so on this Jimmy, I've taken everything out. You know, sometimes people like to leave their entire warehouse inside their cars. So I've tidied it up and threw away a bunch of shit. And it looks like he's got an old bazooka amplifier back here with some pretty shot wiring. We're gonna go ahead and remove all that. I'm gonna give this thing a quick vacuum. It's got some really lovely stuff back here that I don't really want to be working around. Dog food and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna give this thing a little bit of a vacuum and clean out before I get started on it. It's not really my idea of a good time flying around in this stuff, but I'm sure he'll appreciate it being clean after. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the head unit with the flip out unit from Kenwood. Replace these speakers here in the dash, replace these ones down here in the doors, replace these ones back here in the rear quarters. Those are 6x9s. And then we're gonna go ahead and do a full-fledged alarm on this thing as well. So this is all the stuff here that's going inside of the truck. So we got a Crime Guard 550i6, set of Kenwood KFCs, 4x6s going up front in the dash. We've got a set of Kenwood 6.5s that are going in the doors. Set of 6x9 Kenwoods going in the rear. JX 1000 watt amplifier. doing a T-Spec 4-gauge amplifier installation kit, and then he's doing a 12-inch woofer with a grill from JL in the back there, and this head unit was just in the box temporarily. He changed his mind. He'd like to do a Kenwood flip-out unit now. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a vacuum and get started. This thing may not get done today as much as I want it to, but we're gonna try our best, guys. So we're gonna do the speakers probably first, get that out of the way, well, first I'm actually gonna remove all the crap that's in it. A lot of the wiring that's in here isn't what I would consider to be, you know, excellent or anything like that. So what we'll do here is just give this thing a quick vacuum. But he's got some wires and stuff down here that are obviously for the sub-amp or something, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove all that first. So, all right, so I got this thing all cleaned out and a little bit more workable. That's all the stuff he had back there. But yeah, I gave it a little bit of a vacuum. That way I'm not just you know, wading in a bunch of freaking, you know, grime and stuff. But I mean, it's still pretty dirty. But hey, you know, it's not all that bad. So under the hood here, he's got a bunch of just random wires going to nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all this stuff. Not sure what it's doing in here or what it was doing in here, but it's not doing anything now. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove all this and remove all the stereo equipment that's in the back, and we'll kind of start with a clean slate. Okay, so we have gotten this thing back from the state that it was in. I removed all the wiring that was along the left and right side here. I mean, there's still little reminiscences of wires all over the damn place, but I got all the underdash all cleaned up nicely. Removed an old remote starter wiring job that was under there. We have also got a whole box full of wires and crap here that we removed. I have removed the sub and amp that was back here. I just left the ground. I will be removing that and doing my own ground. We got all the parts here on a shelf. And under the hood as well, we have cleaned up all the wiring under here, got rid of all that spaghetti that was there, and it's now time to go ahead and start doing speakers. Alright guys, so I've got the front speakers up here and the grill's already done. Not sure if you guys can see that there, but a set of the Kenwood 4x6s, and I've got the door apart now. Truck was obviously painted at some point in its life, and they didn't really care too much about the speakers there. So what we ended up doing was taking that speaker out, and as you can see, not a whole lot left of it. So we're gonna go ahead and use our speaker adapters and get these bad boys in there. Got our speaker in the door here, and now it's time to kind of hopefully repair this door panel. It was in pretty rough shape before I took it off, and you know, there's some cracks and stuff in it here. Some of the clips are broken off in the door, so I'm gonna see if I can plastic weld some of this stuff back together and get this door panel a little bit more solid to avoid any more rattles than what's necessary. I have never seen a kit like this. It's called a hot stapler. It's a plastic repair kit and plastic welder, and you know, basically comes with a bunch of staples and stuff, different sizes, the tool, and almost a soldering iron looking thing here where you can like smear the plastic on there. So I'll go ahead and repair this plastic panel here. As you can see, it's separated here, you know, right there. I'm gonna see if I can plastic weld some of that stuff back together. Can't get any worse. Works here, you basically put these little clips that are right there inside the tool like that, and then there's a switch on the one side of it right here. Flick that on, that warms up the clip, and then you can go ahead and solder it on there. There's a crack right here in the panel, as you can see, so I'll go ahead and stitch this up and show you what that looks like. Okay, so I've got my stitches in here, and then I've used the tool to overlap the plastic just to keep it nice and secure. Those little clips go under the plastic, and then you just smooth it over like that, and that gives it some rigidity, obviously, right? So then you can just take a pair of pliers, and these little babies just break off like that, as you can see. And I'll go ahead and do this all the way along and get this door panel back on. Okay, so I think I've done enough here. I did a little stitch on the outside of the panel as well, and then smoothed it over. I mean, it's not the prettiest looking repair in the world, but you know, it's gonna stop it from cracking any further, right? And I also did the back side, which is here, and stitched a bunch along here. I did a nice good stitch down there, one there, and then I put this clip back on the panel so that way the panel can actually attach itself. This clip here is completely missing, so not much I can do about that. But yeah, I mean, the idea would be to get a new panel, but you know, in the meantime, this took me 5 minutes, so why not? Okay, so the door panel is nicely on here again, nice and strong, and it's you know, very, very brittle plastic, so you know, it's on there a lot stronger than it ever was before. And you know, this little switch thing here, you know, I called them and told them, hey, you know, the plastic's all broken and cracked, you know, it's not going to hold on there very well, so I just pilot drilled some holes here and stuck some screws there just to hold that on there. But yeah, you know, she's good and solid now. On to the other side. So this door panel is all done as well, and we've already replaced the speaker there, kind of just fast forwarded that there. But yeah, this door handle was all screwed before, all the plastic behind it was all broken. So what I did is, if you can see up in there, I used some exhaust strapping just to kind of strap all that plastic back together and give them some nice rigidity to the door. This is the stuff that I used here. Worked quite well, and you know, nothing worse than sticking a crappy old door panel back together and placing speakers and just to get rattles and stuff, right? So now we're moving on to the rear 6x9s, which are back there. All right, so Damian is done on this bad boy here. He's replaced the front headlights. There's the factory ones there. Plain Jane, kind of just like my truck, but he put some aftermarket ones in here. These aren't too bad. They look pretty good. Damian will turn them on for us here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I mean, decent looking, you know, decent looking headlight. Not too bad, not too bad. There you go, right on. High beams. And then he's put some woofers in the back here. These 312s. How do these sound, bud? Ridiculous. Where'd you mount that amp? Huh?
On the other side.
On the other side? Let's go check that out. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. Everything's nicely hidden away there. That looks good. That looks really good. 1600 watt kicker on some 12s there. Sounds pretty decent. Sounds pretty decent. All right. I am still working on this Jimmy, and of course the side panels have given me a bit of grief. As you can see here, I've had to remove pretty much everything along the driver's side there to get that speaker out and to be able to run my wires along the side there. That speaker's already done. Got this side all back together. The door panels are all back together. Speakers up there are done. So now that speaker there is also done. So we got the head unit in. It's actually not a Kenwood flip out. It's a Pioneer. So let's do a little unboxing here. Just gonna transfer you from here to my tripod. All right. You're in the tripod, boys. You're in the tripod. So we got a Pioneer head unit here. We're gonna go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Bunch of stuffing you don't need. Alright, so this is what we're working with, guys. This bad boy right here, Pioneer AVH 7000 BT. It's a flip out head unit there. We're gonna mount that sucker in the dash. Before that, I'm gonna go ahead and start running all my power cables and RCAs and stuff to the back so I can get all that kind of put back together. And yeah, we'll go from there, guys. All right, guys, so I pre-wired the sub box back there, as you can see. Everything kind of ran on the back of the box there nicely. And now Damian's gonna help me get that head unit installed into the dash kit and get it pre-wired and ready to go. But we're getting kind of late in the day, so I have this one till Monday, guys, so I will for sure give you an update on Monday on this. And next week we'll be working on Shifty. Yeah, Shifty. All right, guys, so I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I think we're about 40 away from 10,000 subscribers today. So thumbs up for that. Thanks guys, really appreciate it. And as soon as we hit 10,000, which I'm assuming we will do over the weekend, I will gather up all the information in regards to doing the draw, and we'll probably do the draw either Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, things are working out pretty well there. I appreciate you guys again watching and subscribing and liking the crap out of this video. Make sure you hit that little bell over there to get notifications when I make new videos. And have yourself a fantastic weekend, guys. Take care. Gatlin from CarPhonix, signing out.